Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Welcome back to my channel. This is one I haven't showed y'all. This is one I've been working on by myself. Well, I started and this is kind of where it's at. So, I think we're going to work on this one today. And, yeah. And I put the pencils away, so I'm going to have to yeah, I thought I was done with the brick. That's right. You can dig them out later and work on them. Hi, Miss Lori. How are you? I remembered. I did. I'm sharpening a few pencils. Set that there. Hi, Miss View. Was ya? Yeah, it's I almost forgot though. I really did. I was sitting on the couch and my husband was sitting there and I'm like, oh shit, today's Wednesday. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I got a live in 15 minutes. Yep. Is it? Yeah, I get to them. It just takes a little while. I'm not sure if I'll finish it or what, but like I said, I get to them. The funny thing is like it's like 40 degrees here. It's cold. That's a flower. So I'm gonna say that's a leaf. I gotta get me some new glasses. Everybody's out there cutting their grass today. My husband's like, it must be grass cutting day or something. Because, like, everybody is out cutting their grass. It's like, are you guys nuts? It's like 40 degrees out there. Oh, I missed a corn stalk. Or, yeah, a leaf. So what are you all up to? For you, those of you that watched my last video, I had books all over the place, right? Yeah, I told you guys it was driving me nuts that I wasn't going to be able to handle it much longer. By the time I went to bed that night, I had everything put away. I have found spots. I have moved things. Yeah, I was like wiped right out by the time I laid down for the night. I'm like, this is crazy. So I've got like 3 more sets of pencils that I gotta find a spot for. But my husband and I have worked out a way to brace this one shelf. So once I get off my lazy butt to help him, because it's going to take 4 hands instead of 2, we are going to do that. And then I'm good. I don't have to buy nothing. I don't have to do any of that. Hi, Thomas. Oh, God, we turned the heat on last week. It got down to like 30 something, and it was cold at night. And, we don't keep the heat on at night, but 30 something, yeah. We had to turn it on. So, yep. It's around 70 during the day and about 66 to 68 at night is about the temperature we like to sleep at. I think the change of weather and the change of time and stuff has got my puppy just all discombobulated. Well, that's good. I don't play video games. I haven't played a video game in probably 4 or 5 years. When my granddaughter was little, she had the Wii U, and we got a Wii U, and we could play online Mario Kart with her when she was at home. She'd call and say, "Grandma, you want to play Mario Kart?" So that was about the last time I ever played a video game. I thought I was going to be funny, and I called her up last night. No, not till like the 5th or something, I think it is. But it's the daylight and stuff still. It gets dark out earlier, and just you can feel the change coming. So I calls up my granddaughter last night, thinking I was going to be funny and pull a prank and a joke on her, and that backfired. So I tell her, I said, "Hey," I said, "would you be?" No, I said, "Is it okay?" I said, "If Grandma takes your desk out of the art room." I figured I'd be hearing, "No, you can't do that. What are you doing? That's our art room. We did that together." Mm-mm. I heard, "Sure, Grandma, if you need to." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Sure, if you need to." I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? She says, "Well, Grandma, it's your house." She goes, "If you need the space." I'm like, "No, I was waiting for you to say, 'No, Grandma, you can't do that.' It was supposed to be a joke." Totally backfired. Won't be doing that again. Thanks a lot. I said, now that you made me feel like shit, I'm getting off the phone. She just laughed. She goes, well, next time tell me. I said, well, then it wouldn't be a prank or joke. Well, that's true. Right, joke was on me. I'm like, that extremely backfired. She's like, well, Grandma, it's not my house. She says, I figured you needed the room or something. I'm like, oh my God. Yep. So, yeah, that just kind of put things into perspective of, she's growing up so damn fast that, I don't have the little girl that liked to come in here and color with Grandma anymore. She's growing up. Kind of sucks. I think it's going to bother me more than it's going to bother her parents. And she is. Yep. She's a good kid. I hope she always stays that way. She's still coming up into the teenage years, so who knows? Got a long ways to go yet. We can only hope. I asked her yesterday, I said, are you and your counselor, like, planning on what you're going to do for, college and a career and stuff like that? He says, it's getting to be that time. I said, you're in high school and you got to start planning stuff. She says, no. I'm like, well, you better start thinking about it. And then, mom and dad's in the background going, no, she's going to do this. No, she's going to do that. It's like, her dad's like, she's going to be a neurosurgeon. Then I hear, no, I'm not. I'm like, how do you figure that? The kid can't stand blood. There's no way she's going to be a surgeon. My voice is like messing up. My husband winterized our lawnmower already. I don't know. It's done, put up for the rest of the year. Brought the battery in the house, put it in the basement. Don't put it on, if you got cement floors though, don't put it on your floor, put it on something else. We got cement floors, so we put it on a, oh, I'll think of it, hang on a second. Like a wooden crate type thing. Sits up off the floor. We have several different rooms in our basement. There's like a canning room. There's a room for the wood for the wood burner. And then there's 2 rooms you can use like as bedrooms, but they're not technically bedrooms because they have no windows. And they have to have a window to be called a bedroom, so main part of the basement. And there's a shower down there. They never put a full bathroom down there though. I wish they would have. Sunshine like crazy, but it's freaking cold. I destashed some books. I'm getting rid of, let's see. Here's 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. It'll be 40 if you count the one I'm sending to view so far that are going. And that'll be that. And then it's going to be pick and choose. I'm going to be real picky. Most of them are the ones from like Dollar Tree and Dollar General and ones that I know I'm probably never ever going to color in again. Some of them I'll do for, like a giveaway when I hit 300. I'm at 293 right now. And then others will just be donated because I wouldn't dare give them away. I'll give them to like the nursing home, or it doesn't matter if they get tore up or that type of thing. It is. Yep. But, I have a lot. That's the thing. We're at 400 and, what is it? 435. I thought it was 53, but it's 435. And I'm not even done yet. It's a lot of books. Lord, my eyesight's going. This will work. Most of this picture I did with Sou color pencils. SOU color. And they work really good in this book. But right now, I have my Prismas out, and that's what we're using. The wood is done with polys. Thanks to Lori. She gave me the wood combo. And I'm going to have to break my Sou colors out to finish the brick here because I'm not sure I can find the same colors and I don't want it to look that weird. I have hold on a minute. Are those lilas? I think those are lilas. Hold on. I had a set a long time ago from my brother when I first started coloring. Well, not when I first started coloring, but a little later on. And they are, yep. I do. I haven't colored enough with them to understand them or to to remember what they feel like, but you know, I can if you want me to. I wish you would have too. I love your color combinations. See, I can pick like colors to put together on the whole page in a whole, but like to come up with like wood colors or um, anything like that, skin tones. I have a hard time. It's like my brain doesn't focus like that, I guess. It takes a lot for me to come up with a good combo. Trying to get these little leaves done. There's a lot of leaves on this picture. I almost did these in like fall colors, but then I thought no, because that'd be a lot to do. Your sweetheart. Are they working good in Home Sweet Home? Yep. I have a feeling that these books, and this is just my opinion, um, like the softer mid-range to higher end pencils. Because Sioux Color is a pencil. Artezas are budget friendly, but it does not like Crayola or Fila's or any of the harder pencils, I should say. It's more of a softer pencil type paper. The people that are kitty corner from me, they have people that come over and do their lawn because they have, a lot of lawn they cut. And it backs up to their property backs up to our property. Well, for some reason, I don't know why, they always cut along the property line. Like, we don't know where our property line's at, right? Like, they want to make sure that, I don't know what they want to do, but they always cut a strip or two along the property line and then they leave the rest. Um, but anyways, they have this company come and do it, and they have like the loudest lawn equipment I have ever seen in my life. when they cut their lawn, it sounds like they're over here, and it's like they're not. Right. Yeah, I think she needs to. I love her stuff, and I'll never stop, buying Creative Haven books because I really like them a lot. Um, One of the first books I, really started loving. Um, but I think she does need to get with her publisher, which is Creative Haven, which is Dover, and say, hey, you need to settle on a decent paper. You know, it doesn't have to be, a whole lot different than what they're using because it keeps the price down. I understand that. And I love the price of their books. But yeah, they do need to kind of settle on one type of paper. Us old ladies, we can't, stay focused that long to figure out what pencil we need to use on every single page. Just give us one type of paper so we can just, color multiple pages. So, Miss View, I am going out on Friday. So I will pick up a package to mail your package. Guess I don't have any more to put them in. Hi, Van Books. Oh, it's bamboo. Bamboo cat. Gotcha. I thought it was bamboo. Don't mind me. I'm a little goofy sometimes. Shut up, Lori. YouTube you. I set myself up for things like that with those two. We are doing breakfast for dinner today. I have been dying for some pancakes. So we're doing pancakes, eggs, and sausage for dinner. I figured I'd keep it small because I eat like one or two pancakes and there's no way I can do anything else. Those things hit me like a brick. I'll be full at like 1 3/4 pancake. I don't know what you mean by fix. I can't tell you if you did or if you didn't. I can just tell you what I see, and it looks like bam book. And then budget rules. Mike. Well, I can say you probably are going to lose, not that you needed to, but lose weight during your recovery because I think Mike's starving you to death. That's what I thought it was. Let's do those. Is grapes. I know I have a lighter one. And it's just hiding. There it is. Miss Lori. That is not very nutritional. Not that, I don't eat them myself. I do, but, you still need. A meal. Vegetables. I keep telling my mother-in-law that. My mother-in-law's kind of like you. She eats, is that flowers or is that grapes? I think that's flowers. Sure does look like grapes. Oh well, we're going to do purple flowers then. Because that's what I had it to be. And that's what it's going to be. It's little baby flowers. Wow, could it get any smaller? Holy cow. Don't give you any room to shade. Those are leaves. Okay. Flowers. And I'm not sure what that is, but it's going to be a leaf because it's too damn small to figure it out. And I'm pretty sure that's the door, but we're going to color it in as a leaf. That's a leaf. I know that. And yeah, that's another flower. And then that's the hook. Oh, I just keep a real pointy point on my pencils. And then I'm good. I like a good point on a pencil. That's why I use the M&R sometimes, because it, in one or two little turns, it's got a nice little point on it. And I don't use up a lot of the pencil. Today, I'm like really struggling. I'm trying not to have a heavy hand. It's like, I hate days like that. Okay, let's do I can always change it if I need to, but I didn't want a yellow or orange center because there's a lot of yellow and orange in there already, so we'll stick a little blue one in there. And then I will do a silver little hook. And I could use pencil, but I needed to get the pen out anyways. doggy's barking. We're going to have a silver nail plate. Or nail flap, whatever you want to call it. And I think we're going to do a see, a brown door would look really cute, but there's so much brown in here. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. I'm sorry, what? Oh, you're talking. Okay, never mind. I'm like, what did YouTube do? What am I not following? Okay, we've got this red. This red. And was there another one? Put them away thinking the brick was done. I should have checked first because if it wouldn't have been done, I would have flipped them upside down. But I didn't. Thank you so much. Okay, I think it was that one. That one. Okay, so let's do this. And I'm going to do this. And do this. Yep, I'd say that's it. Wait. Okay, I'll remember that, Bamboo. I don't like it, when people call me by the wrong name. Here's my... Yep, they are. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Make sure my dog is in. Corey, you still here? Okay. I wasn't sure if he was in the house or not. Oh, sorry.
Holder's here.
Yep. That's why I wanted to make sure he was in the house.
The thing's over 60 or over 50%.
Is it?
I just looked at stuff.
Well, that's all right. They'll just top it off.
Wait for me.
Okay. My propane company just pulled up to fill my propane tank, which is still at like 50%, so they're not gonna fill it up much. But I wanted to make sure the dog was in the house because they gotta walk through the backyard. And I don't want, even though I'm not gonna say he wouldn't, not gonna say he would, but you never know. And I don't want that responsibility, so I just assume make sure he's in the house. As soon as he figures out they're here, he's gonna start going ape crazy. Bet you know what crazy. I'm surprised that they're filling it. That's right. It's always good to get topped off, I guess. I think it's their start of their kind of the start of their year type of thing. We do instead of just paying it off when it comes, we send them a monthly amount, and it builds up and builds up and builds up, and then when we need it, it's something we don't have to worry about. And that's the way I like to do it. And we've been doing that with them for about 3 years now. We used to burn a lot of wood, but it's to the point where, we used to go out and get that wood, and we can't do that anymore. So it's propane now, which is nothing compared to wood heat. I love wood heat, but we just can't do it anymore, and the price of wood is ungodly to burn it. To buy wood and have it delivered is more than having propane delivered. It's crazy. So these are the Sioux colors. I don't know, can you see Sioux color? And it gives you the color and the number. And they're a set of 180. And they're about, I think, about 50 bucks, 45 something, I think. I love them. They are awesome pencils. They're not real fat as far as to hold them. They're about the same size as a Prisma. They're not hard. They're a softer pencil. When I first got them, I was telling everybody. I think I got several people to buy a set because for the price, you can't beat them. You really can't. They are even way better than a color. Their blends are almost flawless. Assuming brick. It is now. They'll leave the bill on my door. They won't bother me. They just leave the bill and go about their business. They come out every year and clean their equipment and make sure all the valves are good. And I'm like, yay. Yeah.
He's outside. I'll see you later.
Okay. I love you. Be careful.
Yep.
Out to see the woods. Wonderful. He loves this time of year. Loves it, loves it, loves it. You look like castle art. These are Sioux color. Yeah. I think it's better when mice are happy though. You shut the door and I gotta get up and open it 'cause I don't like being here when the door's shut by myself. I like to be able to hear what's going on out there. Not that I need to worry about it, but I just do. I don't know why he leaves the dog outside when he leaves because he knows I'm busy. No, I'm just gonna have to like get up and go let the dog in here in a minute. He can't hear you. He's going down the road, silly. He's in the truck. Now in about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, he's gonna go scratch at the door. They go down a lot. They go down really nice, very nice. I don't have any qualms. I love these pencils. I mean, love, love, love these pencils. These are, let's see, it goes Prismas are my very favorite. It goes sheer Farbens are my second favorite. And then it goes these. So these come in third. Actually, these and my Artesas are kind of, I don't know, I got like so many of them, but those Prismas, sheer Farbens, Sioux colors, Artesas, and I think Polly's, I think it's the next one, are my top 5. Don't you love those? Oh, I love those. That's exactly what it is, Lori. Yep. He hates it when my husband goes somewhere without him. Yep. So when I was out in the living room coloring this page, you know, I can't have 40 sets of pencils out there, and this doggone chair, when I move, it's like, it sucks. I can't get it back to where I want it. Okay, phew. So I have these little things to put stuff in. And I put the wood colored polys in here so I could do my wood. I don't like these though. They don't snap very good. There they go. And then it's got a little thing for the top. And then I have this little thing for when I go somewhere. These are my on the go type of stuff. Just throw it in my backpack. So now I'm using Prisma's Sioux colors and polys. This page is going to have a whole lot of pencils on it. But that's okay. We don't mind. Let's sharpen these just a little, just to put a little point on them. We'll use M&R sharpener. Put just a little point. Nice little point. I don't think I go around once. Well, maybe. Yeah. That's better. See, now I can do the little bits and bobs and stuff is so tiny. So I'm going to do the trim in like the wood, but I'm still not sure how I want to do the door yet. And it will come to me, but it's probably going to be closer to the end when I see everything done. And then I go, oh, well, that's what color we should do the door. Yeah, M&R is the best. Absolute best. Okay, let's do. I normally use my F mat. But one, it's so loud when I'm on stream, and two, I haven't charged it yet. So I really just need to do that. This might take a couple of layers, but I'll get it to where I want it. Gotta remember polys are a layering pencil, so it takes a few minutes for you to get the right tone. Sorry, when I'm concentrating, I get really quiet. Kind of one of those things where, you get really quiet, your tongue's hanging out the side of your mouth. And oh, probably. It hasn't even been 6 weeks yet, so she's not even. Yeah. She's got to heal. Right? Well, I'm not going to ask here on chat. So I will be messaging you later. All right. I think that looks really good. Sometimes I amaze myself. Do I want to do those that color? Yeah, why not? Why not? Dog must like the temperature outside because he hasn't jumped on the door yet. Unless I missed it. But it's not too cold for him to be out there. He can be out there for a little while. Thank you. This is a Lori combo. She gave me the combo for the wood. I think maybe a little bit darker. All right. I think we've got the windows done. Let's do the scarecrow's pants, and I think I missed a brick. It is now. And we have a little flower over there. Jeez. All kinds of little open spaces, but no little marks to tell you what they are. Like, there should be a line right here. It goes down, and this should be this wood. But instead they got it way over here. I'm not doing that, so we'll have to figure that out separately. Okay, let's give him purple pants. Purple in the wreath. Oh, I forgot some straw right there. So purple pants will pull. Oh, and I'm not even pushing hard. I hate when that happens. Pushing hard enough, I guess. I'm gonna use the Sioux color white because it's out. And I don't feel like digging for the prism. It works just as good. White is white. Not really, but it sounded good. Okay, let's do a little purple belt here. give him a little purple shirt. And then I think we're going to give him a blue hat and maybe some orange buttons. And some orange patches maybe. Well, see, we were talking about that earlier. And I think they just need to make up their mind on better paper. And yes, she definitely needs to have somebody look over her books before they're printed, because some of the lines, they struggle to be lines. That's for sure. I mean, like people that write books, they have people that, read over their stuff. I think that, people that do coloring books ought to have people that look over their stuff. That's my opinion. Alright, I need a little orange. Where to go? A little noise, guys. A little noise. I'm digging through my little thing over here in my cart. I want my little orange, and it's down in here somewhere. So it makes a little noise. It's a little brown and a little green. Alright, where's my little orange? I know I have it out. Am I missing it somewhere? Who's in with my freaking Artezas? I gotta put my pencils away. I got too many sets going out at the same time because I'm working on several different things. I got Prismas here, Artezas here, and I pulled the Sioux colors out today. Oh my goodness. I said orange buttons, right? Yeah, I said orange buttons. And Maybe we'll do yellow patches. That's what I'm thinking. I need my little yellow. See my little yellow? I love my yellow. Alright. A little golden rod around there. And we'll put the little, whatever this color is, 916. I'd know if I looked in my swatches. I didn't pull those out, so okay. You know what? I'm thinking. No, let's just stick with what we wanted to do the first time. I'm thinking in my head, you guys. Can you see the smoke coming out? Smoking up the whole room. Oh, I forgot to eat today. So I have not had nothing to eat at all today. And I think it's starting to catch up. I'm debating because All right. I could have done it two different colors, like this color or a different color. So I was sitting here debating on whether I should do it the other color. I hate when I do that to myself. Because they both would have looked good. It's a scarecrow, right? Nothing's supposed to make sense. I like that. I do. Let me darken this up a little bit. And the only way I do that is just put another coat on it, that's all. It just darkens up the color. The more layers you put, the darker the pigment will be. Until you add the light color and it lightens it right back up again. Let's see. I kind of know how I want to do this. And it's going to have some gel pen on it. And we're going to go with orange glitter gel pen. Well, it's orange and yellow, actually. That's what it is. It's the orange hybrid metallic, or dual hybrid metallic. But since I'm not coloring the whole thing right away, and I know what I want to do with the letters, we're going to do that. So most of you know that usually well, here, I'll kind of prove it. That way you guys will know that, I'm telling you the truth. So, Miss Lori, are you still here? Give her a minute to answer, you guys. She's probably doing something that she shouldn't be doing. Miss Lori. So Bamboo might know too, because she's not new in my chat either. So y'all, what time do I usually call it a night? And I tell everybody, I'm laying down and I took my pills, and that's that. Lori, what time do I usually call it a day? I'm laying down and you know, I don't do much else. I'm taking my pills for the night. And, yeah, I'm done. There's a reason I'm asking you guys. Right, around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Yep. Um. So most of the family knows this, but why is it? And the only don't call unless it's an emergency, because Dad usually, if he's going hunting that morning, he's usually in bed. I'm usually done for the night. You know, we've been up. Our days start kind of early. We're tired. Don't be calling for stupid stuff. Call for an emergency, and that's it. Um. So why do I keep getting texts going? And you're gonna know who you are by me saying this. So take heed, because I don't want to be mean about it. But um, what you doing at like 11 o'clock at night? Or are you sleeping? Well, even if I wasn't, I'm probably not going to answer my phone, because I'm probably not even looking at it. Um, yeah. I'm trying not to be mean, but we're not nighttime people. And, sometimes if I've had a rough day, or my restless legs bothering me, or something's going on, then I might be up. But I still don't want to sit and talk on the telephone. It's nighttime, people. My friends get it. Yep, unless it's an emergency, I will not be talking on my phone. Well, the only time I stay up really late is on Fridays when Lori's streaming. That's it. By 11 o'clock, I'm usually snoozing. I'm sawing logs. Unless I've had to get up and use the ladies' room, or, um, you know, we went somewhere and we didn't get home till late. Yeah, I mean, There are occasions I am up, but nope. I can give you like 96% of the time I'm sawing logs by 11 o'clock. Or I'm laying down and almost sawing logs. I am cuddled up underneath a blanket, minding my business. All my family should be home and sawing logs because they all get up early in the mornings. So unless something's seriously wrong, I shouldn't be getting phone calls. Yeah, I'm too old to. Well, no, I'm not, but that's the excuse I'm going to use. I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to. Lori and I used to hang out years and years and years ago on the computer until, God, all kinds of strange hours. 2, 3, 4 in the morning. We'd be on streams just chatting away. That was years ago, though. This picture is going so slow. Not the first color I picked, but it's the color I ended up with. Hold on, I seen the chat move, but I gotta get in these little bitty spots. Hang on 1 second. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. But see, most of those people that do that kind of stuff, they are artists by trade. You know, they're not. I wouldn't think it would be just a normal colorist. I would think they were an art major or an artist by trade or something to that effect. Because there's, like, I just can't. I just can't. Mm-mm. I can't fathom. I mean, this page is going slow because, you know, I haven't colored on it in weeks. But it's not going that slow. Okay, so we have blue here and blue there. So I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to do some, I know it's Halloween, fall type of thing, but I think we're going to do some bluebirds. They should probably be blackbirds, but we're going to do bluebirds. Just because I like to keep the balance. And we need a little bit more blue. And I think I accidentally used the purple instead of the blue. That's alright. That's okay. They don't have to be pretty, they just have to be colored. Okay, and this is a leaf. You guys, what I want to do my door, I'm not sure it's going to work very well. Yeah, I think definitely more than a colorist. Absolutely. I don't know if you remember, what was her name? She used to do Hannah Lynn all the time. She would spend like forever on a page. But she was an artist. She actually sold pictures for a living. Not Hannah Lynn pictures, but I don't remember her name. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we're going to give it a heck of a shot. We are. start out with this. I'm probably doing this wrong, but that's all right. If I don't talk a whole lot through this, I'm sorry, but I don't like using this color in pencil. I usually use it with an acrylic marker, and not this color, but the color that the door is going to end up being. But I don't want to put acrylic marker on this page because I think then it would be too much. You know what I mean? Like the pencil, I can decide on how deep of a color I want. With a acrylic marker, you're just going to boom, get that color. And I don't think I want it that pronounced. And remember, the best way to not get pencil lines is circles, you guys, circles. Not straight up and down, not sideways, not triangular, not whatever, circles. Whether they be big circles, little circles, it don't matter, circles. All right, here goes nothing. This color door was just calling me. Going, make me that color, make me that color. And I hardly make this anything this color. Because I don't like the black pencil. Because it's not a true black. It's more of a grayish black. That's kind of what I want. I don't really want a real deep, bright black. And I didn't want to do the whole thing brown because there's just so much brown in this picture as it is. And I didn't want to do it green because I didn't want it to look Christmassy. So black goes really good with red. And I got silver lampposts. So I figured black would look really good. And if I would have known then what I know now, I probably would have done the inside panels red, but that's alright. Because if I don't like them, I still can. But I think they will be fine. Now if this turns out the way I think it's gonna look kind of cool. Ooh. Dog's making all kinds of noises. See, that's the thing with black pencil. What whatever you put over it makes it darker. So you can go really light and put like a darker gray over it, and it's going to be darker than what you laid down. So I put down 70% gray all over the place, and then I put the black on top of that. And now I'm using the slate gray to darken it up some. Because like I said, I don't want like such a deep black that it's going to take over the page, you know what I mean? And then when I'm done with this, if I want it any darker, I'll add more black. But I think this is going to be plenty dark enough. Okay, Bamboo, thank you for coming over. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time. I'll be on Sunday at 3. I do Wednesdays and Sundays now at 3 o'clock. I'm trying to get a routine so that way people know when I'm on and when I'm not, and y'all can come see me. Have a good dinner. Yes, 5:20. 5:20. I'm thinking that looks really good. I'm thinking it looks really good even with the wood. Yep. I'm thinking that was a good idea because it makes that pop. Reef. Yeah, baby. Thinking it worked. I'm thinking it worked. I'm thinking it worked. Come on. Where did I get this one? Oh, right here. Put those up. That way I don't have too many sets out at once. Okay, and I want to do a silver knob. Okay, so now here's the question. Do I want wood steps or do I want cement steps? Now, me personally, I like both, but I think cement lasts better outside than wood does. So if this was my house, what would I have on there? I don't know. I could do both. Either one would be fine with me. Again, it would tie all the browns together, but there'd be a lot of brown. All right. My book keeps moving. No, stop it. All right. Why is there like no shadow thing up here? Probably because there's no light getting to this part, but that's all right. We're still gonna a little one. Just a little one. And we're gonna do this color, which I can't see because it's in gold rating. Actually, I wanted to do a different color, but that's all right. That's okay. It is what it is. Right? Right. Not gonna stress over it because we don't have to. It's a coloring book. Remember, it's a Rembrandt, not a Rembrandt. We're doing Rembrandts today. Don't know who you are, so I'm not answering. Y'all should have seen some of the mail I got yesterday. It was hilarious. Well, it wasn't at first, but once I figured out everything, it was like hilarious. It's like you people just don't stop. Scammers everywhere. It's like all I got in the mail yesterday was scam mail. That's what I call it, scam mail. I have no idea what I'm doing, you guys. I'm just putting color down, hoping for the best. It'll eventually look the way I want it to, I hope. The colors aren't showing up very good because I'm barely pushing. I wonder how much propane they put in my tank. Well, I know how much they put in there, but because a propane tank is different than like a oil tank or gas tank or whatever. It'll only hold 80% because it expands. So they only filled it to the brim 30% more than what was already in there. So currently I have no idea what the price is per unit. I think at the end of winter last year, I think it was $189.9, I think. Philip usually costs me like anywhere between $300 and $500, depending on the price. And in the wintertime, if it's super cold, we're looking at about every 6 weeks or so. For them to bring out a fill. They just topped it off, and it's the end of October. So I shouldn't have to see them again until 1st of December, depending on how cold it gets. Yeah, I was so excited the other night when I got this room halfway cleaned up. I almost got back online. I'm like, yep, that's what color, or that's what my art room should look like. Most definitely. So once I get it completely done, because I still, like I said, I still gotta box up the books that I'm getting rid of, and then we gotta anchor that one shelf to the wall, and then show y'all what it looks like compared to what it did look like. My problem is things are different and moved around so much that now I gotta remember where I put the books that I want to color in. What shelf are those gonna be on? Oh, did you hear my stomach? I'm sorry, you guys. That's kind of rude. My stomach's like, look, I've been waiting all these hours with no food. I want food. I want food now. But it's gonna have to wait. Too close to dinner now. Got too much yellow in it, so I'm just going over with the darker colored a little bit just to tone down that yellow a little. his attention. Does not look like the way I wanted it to, but it'll work. It'll work, it'll work, it'll work. I was leaning more towards the gray, but I was going to do the cement ones. It's all right. Where is my... There it is. Use the white to blend it out a little. All right, and I'm going to use I think a French gray, 20% to do the in between the bricks so it's not so bright. I just want to tone down some of the white a bit. There's a house about, I don't know if I told you guys this before, but it's like 3 miles east of me, maybe 4. And they just built it. And it's all done red and white. It is the prettiest thing you'd ever want to see. The lady has it looking so gorgeous. At Christmas time, it's really pretty. Last year, she had it decorated so gorgeous. I did too when I first moved in here. I decorated outside and put lights on all the bushes and all the things that I could put lights on. I even made stuff so I could put lights on it. I made like fencing with the candy canes and put like lights going across on my walkway in the back. I just have like cement decorative I don't know what you want to call it, little square pathway block things for my front walkway. I don't have a cement sidewalk or nothing. I just like decorative like step thing. Okay, see, I think I should have went with the gray because I think that's too much brown, but that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It still looks good. It just kind of everything just blends together right there. But it still works. It still works. Alright, we're going to put those over there right now just because I don't want to get them mixed up with the Prismas or the Artezas. Okay, I think all we got left is the dog and these leaves. And we can do these leaves real quick. I decided not to color the inside of those yellow because I didn't want to make it a nighttime scene. It's a daytime scene. Yeah, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all this right here because this has just got me kind of stumped. So yeah, let me sharpen up my greens so we can finish the leaves up. right, move back up here. Are you guys ready for the holidays? Because I'm thinking this year is moving so fast. I'm not even close to being. Well, yeah, I am. I'm close to being done, but it's just like, ugh. I don't think I'm ready for all the hustle and bustle. Going in a store to do grocery shopping around here during the holidays is crazy because that's when everybody comes out, and it's just like the stores are packed. We try to go early in the weekday because that way everybody's at work. So you got either packed stores if you go later in the day because people are getting off work and stuff, or you go early in the day and then you have the elderly that are thinking the same way we are, and it takes you 45 minutes to get down an aisle because I hate to say it, but they walk very, very slow. And I'm okay with that. I'll take my time. But, come on now. It's only bad when you're trying to get, around them and you've got one coming one way and one going the other way, and they come to a dead stop, and then you're like, okay, now what do I do? Because the last thing I want to do is, be rude to an elderly person, but it's kind of like a standoff going, nobody wants to move. Some of those women can be kind of grouchy. Or men. The men are the worst. They're just downright mean. Some of them, not all of them. At the stem. Stem. At the stem. At the stem. Trying to figure out what's stem and what's leaf, you guys. That's a stem. That's a stem. And that's a stem. Okay. I think I've got it. First, leaves and flowers sometimes confuse the living daylights out of you. I don't know if she just draws them really fast and figures, it's good. Kind of like how we color, it is what it is. But, we'd like to be able to figure out what we're coloring. So I was like looking through my emails yesterday, and I've got this app that tells me if something's what's in my mailbox. Basically, is what it does. And it kept saying that I had a package. You got a package. You got a package. And my husband's like, "You got a package?" I'm like, not that I know of. Like, I don't think anybody's mailed me anything. He says, and I haven't ordered anything, so I'm kind of not sure what it is. So I put on my shoes and walked out to the mailbox because, around here you can't just open your door and reach out. You gotta walk to your mailbox. So I put on my shoes and walked to the mailbox, and there was this priority mail envelope thing, and I'm thinking, uh-oh, what did I do now? Because that's usually the only time you get priority ones, is it's very important. It was some stupid scam thing. I'm like, geez, you guys went all out. You paid for priority mail and shit. One of the little cardboard priority mail envelopes, and like, okay. There was even a return envelope in there that had like 4 stamps on it. And I'm like, wow, you guys went all out thinking I was going to mail this back, didn't you? Hot joke's on you. Not happening. So I guess they're getting tired of making phone calls because now they're mailing stuff. And I mean, it looked legit too, so you got to pay really close attention. It's like, okay. I was going to have my brother call and check it out, though, because it was like one of those things that tell you, um, want you to sign over rights to um, oil and gas rights to a property in your name. And yeah, like it wasn't even at the property that I owned, it was in a whole different state. And I'm like, well, I had family there at one time, but I don't think any of them would have left me anything. And I know they most certainly wouldn't have left me property. So that was your first mistake. But yeah, and it's going, yeah, you get this much money flat for signing over your rights. But then you gotta, like, if you read on and on in the contract, it tells you you gotta give them $300 per year. It's like, okay. Most people aren't gonna read through a contract. They even went so far to like put the little flags on where they wanted you to sign and everything, and it's like, oh my goodness, they took a lot of time with this. It's like some 10-page friggin' contract. It's like, yeah, no, I'm good. Mm-hmm. It looked legit. Yeah, I thought my younger brother would get a kick out of it, him being a contract attorney. But then I thought, nah, I'm not even going to bother him with it. Just shredded it and it be gone. Hey, you guys, all we got now is the doggy. And let's see, let's do the background right here. Do that nice top blue. My phone starts ringing at like 7:45 every morning. Oh, I must have left. With spam calls. So I don't usually answer them. So now they're thinking, okay, you're not going to answer your phone. We're going to start mailing you stuff. really don't know how they get away with that, because now you're messing with that's a federal thing. I kind of don't know how they get away with half the stuff they do anyways. Okay, we got light blue in there. Let's do the doggy. What do we want to do the doggy? Did I put that pencil away? I don't see it. Okay, let's do. No, he's not going to be brown. Got enough brown in here. It's going to make him black, but like my doggy. But he's a different kind of dog. I think we finished a picture, you guys. I do. We finished a whip today. Whip Wednesday, not. I don't want to do Whip Wednesday, but we did finish a picture, you guys. All right, let's add some bling. Gotta add some bling. I get it, Ori. I get it, honey. It's okay. It is. I'm thinking that's the only bling I'm gonna add to my picture today. Let's do a little bit right here. Yay! It is done. Dun 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 dun. Oh, should I do that? Oh, I probably should. Hang on, it's not done yet. Yeah, let's do it orange. Hopefully it won't take away from the picture, but we'll do it orange because it is a fall picture. We're using gel pen, glitter gel pen. Gotta do the frame. Yeah, I've got a piece of paper back there. Because I'm going back and forth and it's gonna bleed through, so. Try to do the furthest away. And since this is the bottom, if I do the top, I'm going to stick my arm in it. So let's do the bottom where we've got it turned like this. That way I won't smear it. And we'll do the top. And now we'll do the side. Yes, they do. Um, if you use the green, it'll look blue. And if you use the blue, it almost looks like blue-green. So it's just like, it's the dual colors to me aren't like anything special. Sometimes it's just kind of annoying, but I like the dual hybrid orange and I like the dual hybrid gold. And I'll show you why here in just 1 second. Because they're bright and they're glittery and they do exactly what I do not like the blue, the green, or the black. I really don't like the black. The blue and green I can get away with sometimes, but the gold and the silver and the orange are my favorites. Okay, so see, it looks orange, and then the light hits it, and it kind of looks like an orangish gold type of thing. So this one I don't mind too bad, because it does what it's supposed to do. But the other ones don't seem to. Okay, so let's put our initials in the pumpkin down here. And then we'll write 2025. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I think it looks kind of good. Even with the black door, I think it looks good. I'm not crazy about the steps. I should have done those gray like I first decided to, but I changed my mind at the last minute and I should know better. Go with my first instinct. But that's okay, because they still look fine. Yeah. We did good. Now what are we going to do, guys? Alright, let me put my pencils away. How long have I been on here? 3.5 hours. So I think I'm going to call it for today when I get this put away. 3.5 hours is enough. Because I still got to come back on, I'm thinking Friday maybe. Well, no, I don't know, you guys. I still got another 1 or 2 book collection videos I gotta do. These need to get put away. I need to write down this combo first. And then Friday is Halloween, which is my kid's birthday. Let's do so. Thinking Bring out another whip with my glowing pumpkins. This is my glowing pumpkins. That's the whip. Like I said, they weren't too glowing, but okay, we got brown ochre, which is, what's the number? Can't see it. Bring out the strong glasses. Maybe I can see it with those. $182. $82. And then we have $184. And 177. Okay. So we got those written down for combo. Ooh, take those off and you can't see a thing. Those are the real strong ones. Okay, now we can put those polys away. Oh geez, I'm like, why in the world am I missing so many polys? But this is not my poly case, this is my Arteza case. I thought it looked different. Thinking, what in the world? Who stole my polys? Don't take my polys. I read backwards. Right, runaway polys. Oh, I see. Yep, I did read it backwards. I'm sorry. My fault. It happens. Okay, so that's one more whip down. So what other whip do I? Let me see. That's that one. Okay, this one is the one I'm doing with Ange. And then do I I still have this one I haven't even started. Okay, so this is the next one that needs to be finished because there's not a whole lot to go on that one. And that'll give me this one. So these two are done. So let's put those over here. Okay, do I have one in here? Probably. Oh my goodness. Nope, I did that one. Okay, so I don't have one in that one. Am I getting caught up, you guys? Okay, and I have this one. My husband's going to be so mad at me because he's been out like the whole time. Not like I'm worried about it, but he hasn't been scratching or jumping at the door or nothing. So. Okay, so these two have whips in them. So these two still with you guys. And then that one with Ange. And I think I'm caught up in the Teresa Goodrich ones. I am pretty positive. Yay. And then I still got the one I started in Enchanted Earth that I've got to do. And then I don't remember. I'll have to look. The Autumn Book, yes. The Autumn Book is the Autumn Harvest. That's the ones with Ange, right? That's this one. With Ange. Is that the one you're talking about? That's Autumn Harvest. And I just finished the one in Autumn Charm. Pretty sure that's what book it was. Sweet Home. Yep, Autumn Charm. Yep. So this is the only one I've got in Autumn Harvest that I'm doing. And I'm pretty sure I don't have another one in Autumn Charm that I need to be doing. Yeah, I think I'm caught up on, um, well, almost caught up on color lungs or buddy colors. Okay, that's what I thought. Yep, because you like the coffee cup. And I did the actual words in my glazed gel pens, so they'd stick out a little bit. Like they would on a coffee cup. Alrighty. Thank you. I'm I'm enjoying it. Oh, I'm getting cold. I need to get up and get my body moving. Okay, hon. I'm gonna get, and you have a fantastic rest of your night, and I'll see you. Um, if not tomorrow to do a book collection, it will be. See, I don't think I'm gonna have any time on Friday to do one, unless I do on Friday evening, and I don't think I'm really gonna be doing that. Um, if I can, I will do one on Friday at 3. I think that's going to be cutting it a bit close, but if not, I'm going to have to do Saturday and then do a Sunday. So yeah, we'll have to do either back to back today and tomorrow, or back to back on Saturday and Sunday, because Friday I think my day's pretty much that's going to be that. So all right, everybody, I will let everybody know one way or the other. Okay, talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Hugs, Lori. Love you, babe. Bye, everybody.